Good morning, everybody. Glad you're here, and invite you if you are in a situation where it's able and safe, not driving down the road, to look with me in James chapter 5. We'll be looking at verses 2 and 3 this morning, where James says, "Your riches are corrupted and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire." Uh, Powerful words there. What James has already done is he has warned the wealthy that their wealth, their riches, is temporary, that they will eventually pass away, that one day those riches will come to nothing. Here he says that your riches are again corrupted; they're going to go away. Your fancy clothes, you can have $1,000 suits or designer dresses or whatever. But he says eventually the moths will eat those fancy clothes. Again, that your stored up treasures will not stand in the last days, in the judgment. They won't do you any good. We've probably all, there's not many. I can think of one in my neighborhood, restaurant that doesn't take anything but cash. They won't take cards. They won't take checks. James says God doesn't take wealth. He doesn't need it. He already owns it all. And so he says, your riches, he says, they're not going to do you any good. And many people are hanging on to their wealth, to their riches. And again, there's nothing wrong, and some people carry this to the extreme. There's nothing wrong with being wealthy. There's nothing wrong with having those things. You just have to have the things of this world in perspective. They cannot take precedence. They cannot be more important to you than spiritual things. There are very wealthy, very godly men. I think my mind draws a blank right now. The founder of Hobby Lobby, very wealthy, very godly, committed to charitable giving, to living. The owners of Chick-fil-A, again, very wealthy people, but who are also committed to the things of the Lord. Both of those examples are very wealthy men who are not so committed to wealth that they, for example, open their stores on Sundays. The spiritual things are more important because they understand that those things are temporary. Again, my mind draws a blank. The name of his book, but the founder of Hobby Lobby has written a book about his principles and how he runs his business, and he's basically giving away his wealth and teaching his children that they've got to work and earn the money and those kind of things. And so James is again just pointing us to this truth. Nothing wrong with having finances and things. Good to have things. I believe God wants us to have things and be blessed and enjoy life. Enjoy the things of this world. But he wants us to have those things in the proper place in our life, knowing, again, that they are temporary, that they are passing, and only those things that are done for the Lord, only those kinds of things are the things that are going to last, that are permanent, that we don't take advantage of people to get more more possessions. If we're in a position of management or ownership or authority, we don't use that position because we understand again that wealth and possessions are simply temporary. They, like us, are just passing through this world. And one day we're going to stand before God, and we're all going to stand there with no money in the bank account. Only our spiritual walk, only what Jesus Christ has done for us, what we have trusted in Him, will be the things that remain. Wise word from James for the culture and the time in which we live. Things are temporary. Spiritual things are permanent. You think about that today. Think about what your focus is, what your priority is, which one you're working towards. All right. Have a great day. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.